Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Art Raving Dad. My name's Lucas and this is
Phoenix,
and today on the show we're going to draw
Dogman.
Dogman, everyone's favorite Dogman. Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing is we're going to do Dogman's oink nose. So you want to come over to here, to this side of the paper and do like a circle, like that. Small circle. You know what we're going to do? And then we're going to colour under sort of 3/4 like that. We'll do a line and colour black underneath. So that's sort of like the highlight underneath on his nose. Okay? And that is it. That's Dogman.
Hang on.
Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do a line that goes from the nose and it sort of just extends out like this. Pop. So it's kind of like a sideways lollipop. If you were to turn that around the other way, it'd look like a lollipop, wouldn't it? Yeah. So Dogman's getting there. So the next thing you want to do is we're going to do the part of his head here. So we're going to come around like so, sort of like a hook. So around, and we're going to just stop about there. Beautiful, good job. So it kind of looks like a question mark on the side now, doesn't it? Now, the next thing is what we want to do is you want to draw a line that goes all the way around here. It's like a boat, the bottom of a boat.
Well, it looks like a baby carriage.
A baby carriage, that's right.
If you add legs, wheels at the bottom, and then it looks like a baby carriage.
That's right, it will look like a baby carriage. So let's make the baby carriage. So we start with this line here, and you go all the way around like that. And you come in and curve into his nose. And Phoenix is right. Wow, look at your dog, man, that's awesome.
Uh-oh.
That looks like a baby carriage. If you were to put wheels on this and you put a handle there, it looks like, and you put a baby in there, you could be pushing a baby along. So the next thing with Dogman we want to do is eyes. His eyes are really simple. They're basically lines. So you want to do one line like that. And then another line down the way like that. They're kind of like two tire marks from, a car doing a skid on the road. Okay, well, great work, Phoenix. Now from here, what you want to do his cool smile. So you remember with Dogman and all the Dav Pilkey comics like Harold and George and Captain Underpants, they're very rough and cool looking and very raw. So when you do his smile, give it a little bit of a shake if you like. So see what I mean. So it's going to be a line that's sort of going to start here and come into there. But what you can do, you can just sort of shake it a little bit. Because we know with Dogman, he's a, pretty cool guy. So yeah, that's cool. Awesome. I like it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So the next thing we're going to do is Dogman's ears. So he's got two ears on the side here, and they kind of look like petals on a flower.
Uh-oh. I don't have any room.
We'll see how Phoenix hasn't got much room here. It doesn't matter. He's going to make his own unique Dogman, so you can make yours a bit smaller. So follow me. What we do is we're going to do one petal and like that. So one ear. And then down the bottom, we're going to do the exact same thing. Second ear. So when you draw this, remember, start here, come around, and when you come around and come in, make sure you go a little bit closer into this line here so you're getting a nice curve. Oh, I like it, Phoenix. That's so cool, dude. So we've got Dogman's head, his ears, his eyes, his nose, his mouth. Now, on his little top of his chin or top of his nose here, he's got 3 dots. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and they're kind of shaped in a triangle if you like it to describe it that way. Good work, Phoenix. So what do we do next, Phoenix? What's on the top of Dogman's head? Hat, his cop hat. So remember, with Dogman, what happened? His body is the body of Greg the cop, and it's Dogman's head, isn't it? Greg the cop?
No, Greg is the dog and
Greg's the dog. Officer who?
Officer Knight.
Officer Knight.
Officer Knight.
Officer Knight.
That's his body.
Oh, that's his body. Okay, so Greg the dog
is
the head.
Yep.
And Officer Knight is the body. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I thought Greg was the dog.
Well, Greg was the dog. He was the dog. Greg is the dog.
Oh, Greg's the dog, right.
Because his head is Greg and the body is the cop.
Officer Knight. Okay, cool. Okay, so the next thing, so to form the hat, we're going to do the visor of the hat. On a cap, you have a visor. Mm-hmm. So what I want you to do, it's like a little petal here. So we're going to start up here and then come around and in like that. And it kind of looks like he's got an antenna or, I don't know, he looks like he's got a fly, what's a fly's, a wing from a fly sticking out of his head. Looks a bit funny, doesn't he? But don't worry, we're going to fix it. So to form his cap, what you want to do one line out like this, one up like that. Good work, Phoenix. We're going to come over here, sort of just in between the mouth and the eye here, and we're going to do another line up like that. Beautiful. And then we're just going to form a line at the top to finish off the cap. Yeah, that's good. And then on the cap, he has an insignia, sort of like a badge, a cop badge on the top there. So what we're going to, it kind of looks like a flower, like a rose. But so what we're going to do is in the middle, I want you to do like an upside down V. It's kind of like an arrow pointing up to the sky. And on the other side here, you want to do the same thing. And then we'll come back over to this side and do the same thing over here. So they kind of look like mountains. If you were kind of clever, you could do like an M and then another little half M on that side, but we're doing it this way. And now what you want to do is you want to form a line that sort of curves around like a cup. So it's kind of curved and goes in like that. And there we go. That's the badge on his hat. Awesome work, Phoenix. Love it. It's going to be really nice and yellow, that one. That's cool. Kind of looks like a broken egg as well, doesn't it? Like a dinosaur egg that's broken. Yeah, just hatched. Dinosaur. Okay, so we've got Dogman's head, ears, his hat, his eyes, his nose, and all that fun stuff. But Phoenix, what's the next step?
His body.
We need his body. We need to add his body in here. Now with Dogman, we're going to have him in a pose like this, sort of getting ready to fight the bad guys. Who are the bad guys? Little Petey?
No, Petey.
Oh, just Petey. No, Little Petey's cool. Little Petey's friend, that's right. And they've got ADHD, and who else is there?
Sarah Haddoff and Chief.
Okay, so the next step is the body. Now, what we're going to do here, I want you guys to draw a sideways triangle here. So this may look a bit weird and funny, but like let's give it a go. Okay, so we draw a line down like that. Bigger. And then we want to come down here on an angle like that. Yep. And then we want to move into here like so. And we're going to extend that line. So it's kind of like a bit of a slice of pizza, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
All right, so the next part is what we're going to do. We're going to do the one of his hands, one of his fists. So it's kind of like a cloud. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got four paws. So we want to do one little bump there. Good work. And we're going to do another sort of big bump here, like that. And then we're going to do another bump around like that, like so. And we're going to do one last bump. It's kind of like a cloud that goes right into this arm there, okay? Good work, Phoenix. I love it, your work. Now, in here, I want you to draw a little triangle on the side like that. So that just forms off his arm there, connected to his body. Good, good work. Now, on this other side here, we're going to just draw a line that comes down here to form his body. And you want to go to about here. So you're going to go down and maybe about there. Good work. Now, we're going to draw his other arm on the other side. Okay. So we're going to do a little line that comes down from his chin like that. Looks like he's got a bit of spaghetti hanging off of his chin there. So we want to do a line here that comes up like that. Now it looks like he's just got an L sticking out of his chin. And we want to come around to the bottom of his arm and we want to do like a curve like that. Cool. Now from here, we're going to do one of his paws, his thumb, I guess you could say. And you want to start off around about here. And we want to do a circle, comes in like that. Okay, so the next step is we're going to go a bit of a journey. We're going to come down here, come around and scoop it in around like that. Oh, I just touched my paper there. It doesn't matter. So you want to form his wrist around like that. And we're going to go in and around like so. So it's kind of like an interesting road or hook. How you going there? Oh yeah, you got it. There you go. You went on a journey. How was your journey?
Good.
Good? Fun? Cool. Now we want to do another fist over here. So we're going to come in and around like so. That's one of his other paws. Yep. Beautiful. And then we just want to form off a little mountain in the side here. So that's his fist going like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Look pretty cool. Oh, and to finish it off, just do a line in here if you've got room to do that.
I got plenty.
So yeah, cool. So this shows his knuckles and stuff, like he's ready to fight someone. Fight crime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now we want to form the bottom of Dogman's body here. So we want to come over to here on this arm and come down to there. Yep. And then from here, we're going to do like a slight curve to form the bottom of his shirt. So you're going to round. And just, you know, if the line isn't like mine, if your line hasn't gone down further enough, you just, oh, very good, Phoenix. I like it.
I might need to do a small leg and a big leg.
Yeah, you might do. We're gonna do the legs next and the feet, but like with Phoenix, like remember when he didn't have much room for the ears? Now he hasn't got much room for the
Legs.
the legs, but that doesn't matter because this is your own unique interpretation of the art. So you just make them smaller. All right, so we're gonna do the leg on this side here. So he's gonna be sort of like lunging forward, like he's fighting a bad guy. So you want to do like a line on an angle like that. And then you want to just come in like that on an angle. So that's his knee. And then on the back, we're going to do the same thing. Back that way, one line this way to be parallel with this front line. And then we're going to do another line that goes that way that's parallel with this line here. Okay, now he has got shoes, or his feet. And I guess these are like scones, but with a hard stop at the back. So we want to go a line like that. And we'll just curve it a little bit there so you guys can catch up with me. Good work, thanks. And then this one's gonna go, we're gonna extend this, curve it around, come around here and go straight in. So we curve up to there, stop about there.
It looks like a pancake.
Ooh,
like
pancake.
if you put it flat.
Or if you put it flat, yeah. And then if you've got room, we're just gonna, oh. If you've got room, we're gonna tidy it off. There, you've done yours. Good job, Phoenix. Now, the back leg is going to be straight because he's doing a bit of a lunge. So you want to come maybe around here, do a line down there. And over here, we'll do the same thing. Line there. And we're going to make a shoe, but on the other opposite side. So again, this can be a big scone. Like that. Good work, Phoenix. Oh, I like it.
Just like he's stepping forward.
Stepping forward, yes, that's right. Okay, and there we go. There's two other things missing on this picture. Now, what are they, Phoenix?
Stitches and a cop badge on his shirt.
Stitches and cop badge. So first we'll do the cop badge on his shirt. And again, it's exactly the same as this one at the top here that we did. So like the hatched egg or the, you know, the flower cup. So in the middle, so we can get it right, we want to do an upside down triangle like that. And then on this side, we're going to do the same thing, another triangle. Boop. And we do another one on this side. So these are like mountains. Yep. And then we want to just curve in. Now, you've got to imagine if it's going underneath his fist, you imagine the line going underneath there if that's the case. But with Phoenix, you've done a good job. So tell me the story about Dogman, how he became to be, Phoenix. What happened one day?
Peter got a bomb and then Greg the dog said grr, and after the night said green it is, and then snip and then cut blue.
That's right, they cut the wrong cord because he forgot that dogs are colourblind. He said, what colour do you want me to cut on the cord for the bomb?
Green.
And he said green, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh no, the dog, he cut it and it went come bluey, but because obviously dogs are colourblind, he thought it was red.
Yeah, and the dog's body is his weakness and the cop's head is its weakness.
Yes, that's right. So what they did, they took Officer Knight's body,
Cut
his head off, and they cut Dogman's head off and put it on Officer Knight. And what did they do? They stitched it.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do the stitches. So in the Dogman books, he's got about 5 stitches. So the big line. So all you want to do, really easy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just do it along here. And that's where the stitches are that formed Officer Knight's body into Dogman's head. And there we have it, guys. That is
Dogman.
Dogman, a crime-fighting dog who likes to take on bad guys like Petey and what's the fish?
What fish?
The fish, the telekinetic, psychokinetic fish.
Flippy.
Flippy. And what about those little things that came out of the
Tadpole.
pond? The tadpoles, yep.
Yeah, one of them are their friends.
Yeah. Okay, so Phoenix, we've done that. We've drawn Dogman, we've done the outlines. What's the next step?
Color in.
Color in. All right, guys, we'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Go. There we go, guys. We just did it. We drew.
Dogman.
We've got the Dogmans on the page. Now, Phoenix, tell me what you did here with your Dogman. He's the traditional colours, isn't he?
Yeah, I got a big head.
Yep.
Draw some darker colours.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? With the blue, and he's got his cop badge and stuff, and he's in the fighting pose and stuff. And I've done kind of similar thing, but I've added a little bit of a cityscape on here. You know, Dogman's taking on the city and fighting crime, fighting the bad guys. Pretty cool. I like how you've done this as well with the black and the visor there too. That's awesome. Awesome work. So what's your favourite bit about drawing this Dogman today?
Whole lot.
The whole lot. Cool. I enjoyed the whole lot as well. I like seeing this come to life because me and Phoenix, we read the Dogman books quite a lot, don't we? Before bed and during the day, we read them all the time. And, you know, it's good to, we've seen so much of Dogman, it's good that we can draw Dogman, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you finish one of the Dogman books and it's like Dogman, A Tale of Two Kitties, that one actually has something at the back, and it's like, read to your Dogman.
Oh, read to your Dogman, that's right. It's got pictures of kids reading to their own Dogman, which is their pet dogs. So, you know, take a photo with your dog reading the Dogman book. It's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure you can send it in to the guys that make Dogman. I'm Dav Pilkey. So there we go, guys. My name's Lucas, Art Raving Dad, and this is
Phoenix.
And today we had fun making art. I hope to see you next time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Watch, stretch. Gonna break my legs to get in here. Squashy setup. Come on, living on the road.